Before you get behind the wheel, make sure you have a valid driver's license and proof of insurance coverage, because even if you obey all the city's traffic laws, you still may encounter a safety checkpoint.
Basically, we're trying to get the drivers off the roadway that don't have driver's license, or folks that don't have insurance, getting them a citation, or looking for drivers that are under the influence. That is our whole basic deal for having this driver's license checkpoint today.
We'll set them up anywhere and everywhere. We generally don't want to set up on a real busy traffic route where we would disrupt traffic and make people late for work and things like that. But we can set them up anywhere in town. We can do them at any time, but it's more likely that you might see one around a busy holiday where notoriously people are out drinking more than they would normally. So you might see something like that on the 4th of July weekends or New Year's Eve and those kinds of things.
The safety checkpoints are designed to keep the streets clear of intoxicated drivers, as well as unlicensed and uninsured drivers. The goal is to enhance safety for all motorists sharing Ada's roadways. Those operating motor vehicles without the appropriate documentation could be ticketed.
Motorists have to have, by state law, their driver's license on their possession, the insurance verification for the vehicle that they're driving. If their license is just not on them, we can check and make sure that their license is valid and they can receive a citation for not having it in their possession. Same thing with the insurance verification. But the exception with the insurance verification is if they don't have insurance, their license will go under suspension. Seatbelt compliance is a big part of it. Of course, we don't want impaired drivers out, so if we see somebody that's impaired, we're going to take action on that. Anything that's in violation of traffic law, we're going to check that for compliance.
Vast majority of the folks that come through our checkpoints are very happy to see us. Just a moment ago, I had a lady that was telling us how thankful she is that we are getting the folks that are not supposed to be on the roadway off the roadway, because in the long run it saves us all for people not to be driving, as far as people without driver's license that are under suspension or they don't have insurance, getting them a citation so they'll go get some insurance or go get their license back. That's our whole goal right there.
Hello. Have a driver's license, proof of insurance, please.
Cars and trucks are not the only vehicles subject to the safety checkpoints. Operators of electric vehicles and motorcycles are also required to comply with state and local traffic laws.
If they're on the road, they're subject to the same laws that any vehicle is. In fact, if they're not vehicles, by definition of state law, then they're not legal to be on the road. Now, the electric cars have to comply. They have to have certain equipment, insurance, the whole works, just like any other vehicle.
Here's your information back. Just slow down for me, okay? Be careful. Yes, sir.
A motorcycle, obviously, you have to have a special endorsement, which is extra on your license. You have to have insurance. You have to have the same kinds of things.
The Ada Police Department is not the only agency to conduct safety checkpoints. The Oklahoma Highway Patrol, the Pontotoc County Sheriff's Office, and the Chickasaw Light Horse may also set up checkpoints. Often the agencies will work together to keep area roads safe. For law-abiding motorists, it's a quick and trouble-free experience.
Usually 1 minute, maybe 2 minutes at the most. We're just checking their driver's license and insurance, checking tags, and then that's it.
We don't want to harass people. That's not our job. But our job is to make sure people have insurance, make sure they're legal to drive. In case you're, say, involved in an accident later on down the line, maybe we've stopped that individual before and they went and complied and got insurance like they're supposed to. It helps everybody in the long run.